Hello everyone, my name is mandilynn. I'm the author of the young adult novel Essence and historical fantasy novel I Am Mercy. Today we're going to be talking about how to handle bad book reviews. So, bad book reviews are given if you are a published author. You are going to stumble upon them at some point in your career. In today's video I wanted to talk about how you can handle them, how to know when to ignore, and how to know when to take in the criticism. So first, I cannot stress enough the fact that not everyone is going to like your book. There's thousands of different people out in the world, there's thousands of different books, and not everyone is gonna enjoy every book. I've encountered many books that I haven't enjoyed, and I just take it to, the book wasn't for me. It doesn't mean it was necessarily a bad book, it just means the book wasn't for me. However, some people when they review books do not keep this in mind and will tell you very aggressively how much they did not enjoy your book. And they might not have enjoyed it just because it wasn't the genre they usually read. And that's to the reader's fault, not necessarily to the author's fault. But hey, we can't control people's book reviews. Just keep in mind that when you're writing, you should be writing for yourself, not for your reviewers. You should be writing with what makes you happy and not other people, because you are never gonna please everyone. So if you notice yourself starting to get some bad book reviews and you're just like, ugh, what's happening? It could be just that your book is reaching more people. As your audience gets wider, your reviews will get wider as well. So when you first start off, maybe only friends and family will review your book, which means they'll be giving it a bunch of 5-star ratings, which is awesome. But that's because they're friends and family. And as you reach more people, as you reach strangers, you're gonna get the more critical reviews. You're gonna come across, some haters, and then you're gonna come across some people who actually have some great feedback. Odds are there's gonna be someone who stumbles across your book thinking it's one genre when it's another genre, so when they read it, they'll hate it, and then they'll review it badly because of that. Not because it was a bad book, but because they thought it was a different genre or something like that. So if you want to make yourself feel better about getting some not so good book reviews, just tell yourself it's because you're reaching a wider amount of people. And it's just a given, it's gonna happen. There's no book with only 5-star reviews. There's only books with a lot of 3-star reviews, some 5-star, some 4-star, and of course some 1 and 2 stars as well. It's just a fact of life. It's a fact of having a book published out in the world. With that said, how should you know when to actually take the criticism in and actually use it constructively? I always like to say the 3-star book reviews are some of the best book reviews. Not that I love getting 3-star book reviews, because I'd always enjoy getting 5-star book reviews more than the 3-star book reviews. But hey, I will still read the 3-star book reviews to figure out why this reader didn't like the novel, because usually in 3-star book reviews the reader liked it, but there was just some things that felt off. So when you notice a pattern in the 3-star book reviews of people saying ugh, this wasn't good, you can take that in as the author and use it constructively to improve upon in your next novel. So how do you handle 1-star book reviews? So unfortunately, if it's on Amazon or Goodreads or any of those places, especially people's personal blogs, you cannot do anything at all about a 1-star book review. The only thing you can do is hope that if your future readers stumble upon it, they'll realize this person was psycho, going out of their mind to rate a book 1-star and being slightly rude. You just have to hope that your readers use common sense when looking at the 1-star review and think, hey, is this a legitimate 1-star review, or is someone just being a hater or a troll? With that said, the haters and the trolls are everywhere. So you can't do anything about them. They're just people out in the world who go out of their way to just tell you how much you suck. And they will do it very aggressively. They will chase after you. They will have way too much time in their day to tell you how much you suck. And honestly, it's kind of something you just gotta get used to. You gotta get used to taking in that, and then you gotta get used to just ignoring it. If you have haters, if you have trolls, blah blah blah, it usually means that you've reached some amount of success and that these people are jealous of you or something, or they think that everything you stand for is bad. I don't know. I don't get haters. I don't know why they would ever do such awful things, but it's just a fact of life. So if you have yourself haters, then just give yourself a pat on the back, because that means that you must have done something awesome that they think is awful, but we can't control that. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you have any additional tips down below. Be sure to download my How to Conquer Writer's Block mini guide, which will be down below in the description. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to comment, give a thumbs up, and subscribe.